Our friends from the Married Morning Show.
Nick and Kristen from 99.5 The Wolf joining us live. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Good morning. We're here right on time like we said we would be. No previews ahead of time, no commercials before. Right on time.
That is
There
so
you go.
appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's interesting for folks who do like to be right on time, not a minute early, not a minute late. A Connecticut state senator named Martin Looney introduced a bill who would force movie theaters to show when the movie actually begins after all the ads and previews. So what do we think about this?
Look, I mean, this is a great idea. I think this is, first of all, from a parent's point of view, this is amazing because there is a shelf life to a kid sitting in a movie theater, and it is much shorter than you think it would. The fact that they're slitting through like 40 minutes of previews and ads before you actually even get to like Frozen 3, it's impossible to get them to sit that long.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a huge downside to posting the times that the movie actually starts.
Which
Yeah.
is
so-
what?
So they have a bunch of ads that they run now, and people pay for those. And if you take those away or people aren't watching them, then the advertising is going to get pulled, and that means prices go up on everything else. So popcorn's now $20, and movies are now $40. Like if they're not making any money on the ad revenues, then they've got to put the money somewhere.
Yeah.
The domino effect from that. That's
would be
interesting.
interesting.
My thought, I do understand the draw for something like that. I'm also not a parent, so I cannot relate to that side of it. But I don't know, I've always kind of felt like the previews are kind of part of the experience. That's always kind of a thing. I mean, I know many of people, like it's this thing, people want to get there in time to watch the previews.
Yeah.
You know?
I always do like some previews.
Yeah, I think when the Marvel universe was at its height, it was very exciting because these are the previews you couldn't see anywhere else. It was very exciting. But it went from 2 to 3 really interesting previews to 5 previews, and one's horror, one's comedy, one's romance. It just feels like everything is getting thrown at you. So I totally understand this idea of less is more. Put 2 previews in there. Things that people are really excited to see. Get rid of the ads. But at the same time, that could mean movie theaters close.
Yeah, I remember there being a thing called the 20. When you go, I would get there for the 20 because it was interesting. They had a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Then 2 trailers, and then you watch the movie.
Some
But now it's
Regal's
in
little
between the
behind the
trailers.
scenes videos and stuff. I liked that, yeah.
In between the trailers, they're trying to sell me some men's health pill. I'm like, wait, what's happening? So it's I don't know
That's
if I'm
not
ready
what
for
I want.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I will say, as someone who is usually running just a few minutes behind for their entire life, I do always appreciate the previews because that's usually the only way that I get there for the start of the actual movie on
trick
time.
your brain.
And I know myself. I know that if I were to be told, yeah, the previews start now and the actual movie starts now, I would then be late to the actual movie.
Yeah,
So
that's a very honest take of yourself.
I am running late always, but I am very self-aware. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, we do this for you.
Awareness
Yeah.
is key.
Awareness is key.
What am I going to do now? My friends are going to start lying to me about the actual start time of the movie if this actually comes to pass.
Yeah,
so.
we'll have to keep tabs on it, see if it does actually become law out in Connecticut, and if this is just state, this is not a congressional thing, so if this does pass, this isn't going to affect us out here, at least yet, but maybe people will take a look at it, see how it works. Always interesting.
Really focused on
Got
the
us
important things here. How much time am I wasting on these previews in the movie? We got to rule it out
Also,
right now.
popcorn's already expensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay more for it.
I don't know what this other guy's policies are, but I like the cut of this guy's jib so far.
Yeah, watching this voting record. Okay.
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. And for more trending topics anytime, catch Nick and Kristen weekdays on 99.5 The Wolf. The movie theater is also the only place